Hi, I'm Kristen Taylor with BeGreenFoods.com, and I'm here today to show you how to make a quick almond milk with my little assistant, Baby Star. She's just gonna chill out and have her little banana strawberry popsicle while we do this today. This is a super simple recipe, probably one of the easiest ones in the raw food world, but it is one that everybody keeps asking me how. Truly raw almonds have been extremely difficult to get over the past 4 years because of this pasteurization law. So you really have to trust your source. You can contact small farms directly, or you can buy through co-ops, which is what we offer to people. And that way you make sure you get truly raw almonds so that you get all the benefit and they haven't been cooked out or steamed away. Any nut that's got a brown skin requires soaking before eating if you want to get rid of the enzyme inhibitor that lives in that. Soaking your nuts will make them more easily digestible, so you won't get that bellyache after you have your almond milk or your smoothie. And it'll also help you absorb the nutrients that are in these. So to soak your almonds, you add them to a dish that is going to allow enough room to add twice as much water to it, because they're going to expand. They're going to get twice as big, we hope. They're going to absorb most of the water we soak them in, which means you've got to use good water. Spring water or a clean spring source is great. Tap water, not so much. We're going to add our water and we're going to let it soak overnight, and then in the morning it's ready to make nut milk. Okay, so it's not the next morning. We didn't go overnight. We had some pre-soaked nuts that we're going to use. You can see how they're just busting out of their skins there. See the little heads peeking out? They're swollen, they're ready. They're about twice the size. These still look tiny because they're the Mission almonds. Mission are the littlest ones, and they are so yummy to snack on. And the general rule of thumb is that I use is about 1 cup of nuts to about 4 cups of water. If you have my book, if you have my Raw Holiday book, if you have this book, there are step-by-step photos in the back of the book. So you can follow right along with me. That's page 77, 78. So here we go with our about 4 cups of water. Now I'm going to have to put you on hold for a minute because my cameraman's going to have to hold my baby's ears because it gets a little loud. Okay, so don't run your blender too long, because then your almond meal that's inside is going to turn into almond mush, and then it's going to be really hard to get it through this mesh bag. So I like to do it until it stops getting really loud and kind of that clanky, almonds are clanking around in there. Turn our nut milk bag inside out for easy cleanup afterwards. You want to take a bowl, or if you've got a second pitcher, and just go ahead and put it down in there. Overlap the sides so it doesn't fall in on you. And this has your almond pieces still in there, but they're swimming around in almond milk. So this is going to separate, this is going to catch the almond pieces that we call almond meal. We have an amazing recipe for making those crackers as well. It tastes just like a honey ground. So as you can see, it's separated. There's the milk in the bottom. I've got the almond pieces right here. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by being really easy to separate. It's pretty much separating itself right now. I've seen people do nut milk bags where they're just having to squeeze and squeeze. But you don't have to do that with this one. Look how easy. I'm not even really giving it too much pressure here. It's nice and foamy, pretty frothy. And you know what? That's it. So in here we have the almond meal. Don't throw this away. This is really good to be the base of crackers, or you can thicken like pancakes with them. You can put them in breads and cakes. You can store it in your freezer in an airtight container and just pull it out as you need it. So for now we're going to set this aside. Now you have your almond milk, your base, right now. If you're going to do smoothies or anything like that, you don't need to add anything to it. This just needs to go in an airtight container and stay in your fridge, let it get cold. And you would put that back in the blender and whirl it around. It gets all frothy and great. And then enjoy. So now I'm going to have my milk, and Astara is going to have hers. Have a good day. Not all nut milk bags are created equal. I rarely jump behind products, but when I find a product that's superior to others, I am going to tell you about it, and I am going to put it on my site because I pride myself in offering the best of the best. I've been working in the raw food community, mostly as a raw food chef, for coming up on 9 years now. So when I find a product that saves me time in the kitchen, I'm going to let you know about it, because that's what everybody wants to know is, how do I save time? What's the easiest? So these are my tips to you. The nut milk bag that I use, that I believe is superior to all of the rest, is the Pure Joy Planet nut milk bag. Now, there's a couple reasons. You'll look at this nice, almost like a funnel shape. Encourages everything to go straight down. This, compared to kind of the old-fashioned nut milk bags that are square, which encourages everything to get stuck in the corners. When you are pushing either a green juice or nut milk bag and you're going down, you see you're going to push straight into these corners. Then you have corners to clean out. This also has a nice size mesh. It's perfect. It's big enough to let the milk go through easily, so you're not having to milk it like crazy. And it's small enough to keep your almond meal or your veggie pulp, whatever it is you're making. It's small enough, tiny enough to keep it inside. As where this is pretty darn fine, so this does require a good bit more milking. One more tip, when you are using a nut milk bag, turn it inside out. This is going to put the seams on the outside here, so what's on the inside is not going to get stuck in there, which is going to make your cleanup time much faster. For more tips like this and for products such as these, visit our website, begreenfoods.com.